What's going on, guys? I'm here to make a video that's probably a little overdue. I'm going to recommend my two favorite dirt racing cars in Forza Horizon 5 if you plan on competing in Horizon Open Custom Racing. I think both of these cars are very good, and from my research, my experience, all the cars I've used, I think these two are the best. They are the best in their specific class of dirt racing. I did sort of have a difficult time today matchmaking, trying to find players for Horizon Open, so if the S1 video, you're only going to see, I think, one participant. The other people either left or I just couldn't find anybody to race against. I did have a little bit more success finding players for the A800 example. Nonetheless, though, let's hop right into it. Let's show you some cars that are going to make you feel like a champion. We're going to start things off here with my recommendation for an A800 dirt racing car to absolutely annihilate the competition. That is the 1987 Ford Sierra Cosworth RS500. This thing is absolutely phenomenal for dirt racing in this game. It's very good for B-class racing as well as A-class racing, but I think A is where it really shines. I made a tune for it. I'll show it on screen right now. It is called A800 Rally. I'm going to be showing a trail race from a recent Horizon Open session that I was in. The things I did to this car, I put the good old trusty off-road tires that I still think more people should use. They're fantastic in this game. They're actually a lot of times better than rally tires, which is kind of crazy, but they are. I kept the stock engine on it, put that reliable 10-speed transmission on it. It fits this car like a glove. It fits that engine like a glove. It doesn't really stall out and get stuck in a particular gear if you're doing like a hard corner or anything like that. I have the front splitter tuned about 3/4 of the way, giving it a pretty decent amount of downforce just to kind of keep it from plowing through a turn. It kind of wants to go through a pavement turn really easily, and it kind of translates over to dirt as well. I think it's probably the good way. I think I have 175 pounds of downforce in the front. It's a perfect number to complement the existing non-adjustable spoiler in the back. I think this is the best 800 dirt racing car in this game. There are a couple really cheap options that I see people using in Horizon Open, like the Maserati 8 TCF. The thing is completely broken. I think it should be patched. It's very unfair. I think it's broken. It's just the best way to describe it. A lot of people are going to use that. However, if you want to try to find one right now, good luck. Unless you've already obtained it. I don't know if you can get it with an accolade or something like that. But there's not in the auction house. It's not in the auto show. But I don't recommend using that. I think it's a very cheap way to win in this game. It's kind of like, you know, going to a high school basketball tournament and having LeBron James in your team or something like that. It's frowned upon. I think it's a cheap car to use. If you take that nonsense out of the game, take that out of the equation, this RS500 is going to completely obliterate damn near everything in the game. And of course, me being me, I'm going to exhaust all my efforts to make sure a Ford car is the absolute best of the best, the cream of the crop. Any other analogy you want to throw out, this thing fits the mold. It's so good in this game. It's such a good 800 dirt racer. It's phenomenal on pretty much any surface. There's a lot of dirt racing cars, you know, they're not very good on the pavement sections, but this thing is very composed on the pavement as well, so it's not really much of an issue. I think it's just a great car. There are a couple car combinations I've ran into in Horizon Open for 800, but if you take out that 8 TCF, that's, like I mentioned earlier, unfair. This thing pretty much holds its own with anything. I'm not going to guarantee you're going to win every single race, but if you're kind of new to Horizon Open, kind of new to the game, and want to jump into the competitive ranked scene, this thing will make you feel like Superman if you want to do 800 dirt racing. It's just very good. It's a good car to kind of start with and get a grasp on dirt racing, get comfortable with. It's very easy to drive. There's not really a negative to this car at all. I think it's just a fantastic combination, and you're going to love it. I recommend using it. Download my tune, buy this car. It's very easy to come by. It doesn't cost very many credits. Do it. Just do it right now. Do it right now and start winning some Horizon Open races. We're going to hop on over into my recommendation for an S1 dirt racer that will completely annihilate, dominate, and destroy anybody you come across in Horizon Open. That is the 1994 Ford Supervan 3. I know what you're thinking. Why the heck are you picking a Supervan for dirt racing? It doesn't seem like a good idea. Honestly, I didn't think so either until I was doing Horizon Open trying to find a good S1 car. I saw somebody using it, and they were just completely mopping the floor with me, and I'm like, wow, this thing is really good. Let me see if I can make my own tune for it. I did end up finding that guy later on, and my tune edged his out. I was able to be a little more successful than him, but he gave me a good baseline to work off of. This thing is an absolute blast to drive in this game. It weighs almost nothing. I have it under 2,000 pounds, which is crazy. You look at it, you think it'd be kind of heavy, but it has so much power to go along with it. It's just a phenomenal combination. It's very easy to drive on dirt. It can get kind of squirrely on some of the pavement sections. If it's like a lower speed, tight turn section, 'cause this thing wants to just completely kind of spin the tires and go every which way. But if you're on the higher speed pavement sections, it sticks to the road very well. It's just a very, very good car. Once you get it on dirt, this thing is phenomenal. I think for the races that are mainly dirt centric, all of them are going to have, well, most of them are going to have some sort of pavement parts to it as well, but the ones that are mostly dirt, this thing is just great. I haven't really found anything that I think can compete with it. There are some cars out there that are good, like the Hoonigan RS200, the TVR Speed 12, a lot of people use that. It's very good, but I think this thing betters it, and it's something you wouldn't expect. It makes it even better. People are going to see this and be like, what the heck, a van? That's crazy. And then they're going to be like, wow, that thing's really fast. I should go download that tune that guy's using, buy that van, and be as good as he is. That's how people are going to react to this thing. And Horizon 4, this was my kind of my sleeper vehicle for S1 road racing. I thought it was very, very good in that specific discipline in that game, but in this game it's the same thing but only dirt racing. I didn't really think it was that great of a dirt racer in 4, but in this game it's really good. I don't know if it's having the off-road tires on it or something, but it's just really, really good for dirt racing. I have the racing V12 engine swap on this sucker, 7-speed transmission. Of course, for both of these cars I got my rally springs and the, like I said, off-road tires, but this thing, very, very good. I do have the aerodynamics for this specific van. I have the rear spoiler, front spoiler. The downforce is tuned almost all the way max, the max pounds of downforce. And the spoiler I have it tuned, the rear spoiler tuned almost all the way down, so it kind of, you can pitch it into a corner pretty well. It'll oversteer a good amount, it won't understeer that much and get kind of sloppy. It's very, very good combination to do with. A lot of S1, even road racing cars, I go with that combination, right? But a lot of downforce in the front and hardly any in the back. It really makes a big difference in this game. I might as well show the tune while I'm at it. You've been enjoying this trail race I was competing in earlier. The tune I made for it, I'll show it on screen right now. It is called S1 Dirt Racing. I'll also show the share code. Yes, I definitely recommend this vehicle. You're probably not going to lose very many races if you're a decent driver. Even if you're starting out in this game, kind of new to the Horizon Open competitive scene, it's a good way to get your feet wet. It's a good car to get comfortable with right away with dirt racing in this game. It's very, very fast, and you're going to catch a lot of people by surprise. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. Comment if you have any experiences with these specific vehicles, if you plan on trying them out, or other cars you think could be comparable. Subscribe if you want more videos like this, and I'll see you guys for the next one.